Hi, I'm Mash Ponigala, brand strategist at Spellbrand. Branding is important everywhere, right? But more so on YouTube. If you're having a channel on YouTube or you want to get onto YouTube, well, just to take a step back, for any small business, medium business, or even big business, you gotta be on YouTube. And the reason is that YouTube is the second biggest search engine, right after Google. And actually, these days, most people are heading to YouTube to sort of search for stuff. If they don't know how to do something, they go there. How do I? If they want information about something, even when it comes to business, when it comes to products, of course, that's the first place they go there. They want to check out reviews or they want to check out how it looks or how it functions. Travel, you name it. Any business would benefit from having a presence on YouTube. And of course, I'm not going to harp on about it because it's nothing new. It's an established kind of fact. And if you're not on YouTube, that's not because you don't know the importance of it. It's probably because you haven't had the time or the strategy to sort of get onto YouTube, right? Okay, so let's address that in a different video. But for this, let's just talk about the importance of branding on YouTube. And when I say branding, it's not just about, slapping your logo or something on your videos or even on your avatar. This is about a strategic kind of visual language, something that creates this kind of connection with your audience so that as they come in contact with your brand on YouTube, and this is, of course, it could be, after several videos, or if they choose to subscribe to your channel, or even before they decide to do that, this connection creates a recognition. So when people are browsing through their feed or through search results, then their eye is drawn to certain videos. And of course, that's a whole different science, is the science of the thumbnail, right? The thing that you see before you click into a video, especially in a sea of results. It's very important. But branding plays an important role within that thumbnail. Now, you don't have to make the thumbnail like something, clickbaity, something that looks like something and you're just trying to make people click on it. I'm always against that because, yeah, so, okay, they click on it and then they come to your video and then what? If it is not what you promised it to be, they're just going to leave. In fact, they're going to hate you and they're not going to subscribe and there's not going to be any engagement. So branding then plays a critical role because you don't then have to have spammy or clickbaity kind of thumbnails, but rather that connection, that recognition that comes in, that can play a part, and that will then bring traffic in, qualified traffic. So let's look at a few examples of some good and some not so good kind of branding on YouTube. And then we can discuss on what kind of branding you can do. Now, I know that this is, I've already rambled on for about 3 and 4 minutes. So I'm going to try and keep the rest of this video short. All right. The first one I want to look at is Pat Flynn. Now, Pat Flynn's channel, I love it. It's one of the best channels out there. And the way Pat Flynn engages his audience. In fact, right now he has been doing a live stream every single day since the lockdown, or even before that. So yeah, it's I don't know the number. It's probably, I don't know, whatever the number is, right? So now, if you look at Pat Flynn's kind of branding, of course, right there on the top, you have his banner, Pat Flynn, make more money, save more time, help more people. It's very clear as to what this channel is, right? I mean, there's no ambiguity about it. Then you got Pat himself, and it says Pat on his t-shirt. So he's reinforcing that. It's Pat Flynn. And then Team Flynn on smart passive income on the right hand side. And if we go to his videos list, you will see that for the most part, he's got this teal based color that creates that recognition, and is also got this font that is consistent in all thumbnails. In most of the thumbnails, you can see Pat himself. He's creating, a kind of funny, humorous kind of connection. You can see that is mostly his faces and making faces, depending on, of course, the video, the topic of the video. And things like 12 years working from home. There are certain for the smart kind of passive income streams. He's got that green, he's got yellow, he's got red. So yeah, it's not really consistent, but it is intentional because he doesn't want to make it super consistent. Like, for example, if you go to my channel, right? It's super consistent in the sense that every single one of my thumbnails has, it's a split screen kind of a thing. It's got half color and half is an image. You hardly see my face, but that's intentional because Pat Flynn's brand is about Pat Flynn, right? Is about himself. And it's his personality, it's his experience, his examples, and so on. My channel is slightly different. Mine is about the knowledge is the hero. I'm not the hero in my channel, right? The knowledge is the hero. Of course, I am the face, but I'm not the hero. Pat Flynn is the hero. Now, of course, having said that, I might change my channel down the line because strategy it's alive. It's not set in stone. It's not something you set and forget, right? Another example is Gary Vee. Now, Gary Vee's is, yes, it's very consistent. You can see here, it's big, bold lettering. It's very consistent. And you can see Gary's face in all of them, almost all of them. It's big, it's center. Again, Gary is the hero. And and it's big, bold lettering, different colors, but that can be forgiven because he's playing that with the topic at hand. Another beautiful channel, not in terms of branding, but in terms of the videos, is Pablo Davila. I don't know if you watched his videos, but I recommend you watch them. They are fantastic. Okay, he's got 4 million subscribers, and each of his, look at these videos, right? I turned one bolt into Cupid's bow, 9.6 million views, right? I turned AirPods into 18K air goals, 45 million in views. Okay, so Pablo's videos are they're just a bomb, right? They are fantastic. Anyway, but if you look at the branding, it's not much. Okay, look at the header. There's nothing going on there. Yes, jewelry, I can understand that. Even Pablo's kind of avatar is not really, now you might say, MASH. Well, so what, right? So he's got 4 million subscribers, and I myself have said that his videos are getting millions of views. You don't need branding. Yeah, that's because it's Pablo. And if you watch his videos, you will see why. Pablo spends an insane amount of energy into his videos. And of course, his workmanship, his craftsmanship it is beyond compare. If you're someone like Pablo, then this video is not for you. You don't need no branding, right? You don't need nothing. You can just put your videos there and you will have millions of subscribers and millions of views. But for the rest of us, I think this video is that's why I put Pablo. I love Pablo's channel, but I put it down as something that lacks branding, that needs branding, right? So yeah, I mean, there's nothing going on here. He's got very few videos. No, hang on. Let me go to his videos. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you might feel a little bit of consistency. You might think that there is, but in my personal opinion, I think it needs a bit more. Pablo needs to become the brand, right? And bring that brand across. Then another jeweler, someone that I also like, is Alex Steele, right? Now there's a theme here. The first two I showed you were business channels, right? Marketing and things like that. And the next two are jewelry, but it's about craftsmanship. I love craftsmanship. I'm a big fan of craftsmanship. And Alex Steele again, yeah, he's got 2.12 million subscribers, and he's got yeah, about 300 400 views. Some of his videos have millions of views, and he's got a consistent kind of branding here. It's that the font and the color correction. You can see the thumbnail. It's very it's all about the craftsmanship. It's not him. He's not the hero, right? It's the craftsmanship. And yeah, you can see him occasionally in one or two thumbnails, but look at this. Look at all these thumbnails. They are consistent. And after a couple of videos, if you see something like this in the search result, forge doors, you're going to click on it, because even though you might not instantly recognize it as Alex Steele, but you know that feeling that you have. So yeah, that's how. Let me go to my channel, right? So let's go to this channel. Okay, I've got I've got 1200 1270 1300 subscribers, right? Nothing compared to the examples I gave. But the fact is that my channel will never get those millions of viewers or millions of subscribers, because the topics I talk about, theory, I talk about branding, messaging, and things like that. And so, but look at the consistency, right? Yes, you can see it's just super consistent. It's super consistent. Like these are all the yellow kind of branded ones. And then in the middle, you have a series. This is about, these are case studies of maybe clients or something that I do, and they have their own really big, bold lettering. And then you have here, personal branding. A series has consistent kind of look and feel, but it's predominantly this yellow, right? So that is my kind of branding. Now, the takeaway from this video is that you need to have consistent branding on YouTube. You need to, there's no rule of thumb, right? That's why this video is not 5 ways to have consistent branding. Well, maybe it could, but I'm not saying that you should have so and so branding. I'm just saying have branding, right? Have consistent branding. And it's not just about the thumbnail. It's also about what you do in the videos and how you put yourself across. Are you the hero, right? Or is your topic the hero? Decide on that. And based on that, you create the brand around it, right? I know this is a little bit, kind of all over the place kind of video. But if you enjoyed it, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Like this video, or if you have questions, leave them below and I'll try and answer them. But till my next video, take care.